Now, why Jesus was the devil? Why was Jesus the devil? All right. Why was Jesus the devil? Well, it's easy. You see, Jesus was the devil because, let's figure this out. There's nothing over there. Why was he the devil? It's easy. Put them anywhere. Every time I do the electrical, it doesn't work. I don't know, I hook it up the exact same fucking way, and it still doesn't work. So explain to me that. I put everything just like this. Are you gonna do any more painting? Oh, what do you mean? Am I gonna do any more painting? No, I don't want to do any more painting. No. There. All right, so Jesus was the devil. Why? Why was he? Well, so you have all these Romans. So the Romans were awesome at that time. The Romans were conquering everything. And what did Jesus want? Jesus wanted you to do things for God, right? Jesus wanted you to walk with God and be and love your neighbor and this and that, right? So, but what was he expecting? Look where the world is today. You know, they say this and that about these good gods that they pray to. But if they were so fucking good, then why is the world ending right now? You know, if they were so great, then why is the world on fire right now? So that means that they died for nothing. Their whole existence was shit. That's what it means. That's what it means. And what did Jesus want you to do? He wanted the people to stand up, or, you know, I don't really know. Jesus was talking like no one else, right? So obviously he was going against whatever the Romans and Jews were saying to do. So he was going against whatever the Romans and all. What did he want? A bunch of peasants to stand up and die? Because if you didn't do exactly what the Romans said, the Jews, you'd get slaughtered. I mean, who's going to beat the Romans and the Jews? Because they had all the war machine, you know. So he got people to do stuff and believe in him for no fucking reason. Because if he was so good, the world would be doing a lot better. Because he died for the sins, right? So everything should be nice outside. Everybody should be in their own country. The DNA should be evolving. We're not. We're devolving. Judging by statistical evidence, our intellectual capabilities, the IQs, bodies are getting bigger. That's all that's happening. The human body is getting bigger, but the intellect, the ideas are decreasing substantially. So we're getting stupider. And what are big bodies and dumb people good for? They're good for slaves. That's what big bodies and dumb brains are good for. They're good for working and just abiding by the rules. So we're devolving, because you much rather have someone that's intellectually capable of creating and imagining and using their brain rather than a big body. And what do they preach nowadays on the television? And, they have the girl with this guy and he's big, but he's dumb as fucking dog shit. So you got these little retarded babies they're creating. They're devolving the human species. And then that's what they get with, if blacks and Spanishes and people of ethnic color, if they were so good in the diversity aspect, then why don't they let them in Jerusalem? Why don't they let them in Israel? If diversity was so fucking good, if it was the right thing to do, like it was good for the DNA, then why aren't they running around Israel? Why don't they do that? They don't. The Jews fuck Jews, because if you fuck your cousin, if you fuck someone that looks like you, then your DNA has a better chance of healing itself. What do you pay more for, a purebred or a mutt? It's that simple. And that's through horses, dogs, any kind of animal. What do you pay more for? You pay more for the purebred. And why is that? Because when cousins fuck each other and they have people that are closely related combining DNA, like, it fixes the DNA. It repairs. So if you have there's stuff wrong with your DNA, the DNA has a lot better chance of fixing it. But if you go outside your DNA, then there's more problems. There's a lot, and you can see that with mostly mixed children too these days, because a lot of them have a lot of mental problems, a lot. There's more mixed kids with retardation and autism and these disorders, of the eyes are slanted or the nose is weird, and you have more ugly babies than you do good looking babies. That's because the DNA is having a hard time combining. So what's happening right now is we're devolving as a civilization, at least everywhere else but Israel is devolving. And people with access to CRISPR. So CRISPR is the DNA altering. You can get your DNA altered. That's what Trump's kid had that. And the creator of Ethereum had that. They were made in a lab, basically. So Trump's kids were made in a lab. And also the creator of Ethereum. And you find several other people that were made in a lab. These are lab babies. So, Trump paid, $100 million so his son would be 7'3", so, and have an IQ of this much. You can pick things out that you want your child to have. That's through CRISPR. And it's easy to see. So what we're doing right now is we're going into hell. And Jesus was the devil because he wanted a bunch of weak people to stand up to the war machine and get slaughtered. He wanted you to do this and act this way, but the Romans would have just killed all of you. The Romans, it gets to 300 years later with Paul, you don't even know if he actually exists. There are letters 50 years, after he already died and stuff. These are phone games. And what happens during a phone game with just a couple years with humans these days in our civilization? The story gets fucking ruined. So Jesus was a lie. So is Krishna, Ra, Thomas, Muhammad, all these idols, these prophets that came from God are kings that want to live for too long. That's all these. I don't know why it's not logical. Because if these prophets were so fucking good, why is your world burning? Why is your world burning? Why are 10-year-olds cutting their fucking wrists in their bathtubs? Why are 10-year-olds swallowing pills to kill themselves? Went up 12. It went up 12%. It's going up year after year. We see more, and that's because pedophilia. A lot of people are raping kids nowadays, and the kid will just kill himself after they get raped. They'll just cut their fucking wrists. They don't have time for that shit. And you see a lot of the beauty in the world is decreasing. There's a lot more fat, ugly people out there. And being fat is a fucking disease. It's a disgusting disease. People that are obese are disgusting, filthy dogs. Fucking dog! You dog! Disgusting, a fucking virus, a filthy, fucking nasty slime of shit. That is an obese person to me. They are filthy, fucking dog shit. Die! Go find somewhere and just fucking die. You worthless, fucking fat, ugly, fucking nasty, disgusting, despicable creature. You're filthy. Fucking dog shit. Oh, big body, big fucking body, no brain though. So you see the obese people with retardation. If Spartans did the best thing for these fuckers, they threw the babies off a cliff. That's the best thing you can do for these things, and let them come back again, you know? Let them come back to reality again, reincarnation. So the retard might have a perfect body next time. But you got to take these weak parts of society and you got to stop creating them. That's why these babies in the hospitals are getting so ugly. These children you see nowadays when you go out in public are disgusting looking. They are fucking disgusting looking. These children are the ugliest things. They look like golem, like little golems. They're fucking ugly as fuck. Well, that's because they're killing the beauty with the poison and the food, water, air, entertainment industry that the Jewish people control. And I'm going off of, and if they aren't controlled by the Jews, then it's somebody that funded them, like a Catholic or a Christian, a dirty, filthy Christian, a dirty, filthy Catholic, a dirty, filthy Jew or a Muslim, just dirt, shit, dog, fucking idiots. Fuck you. Religion is for fucking retards, for the fucking filth of this world. And that is what religion is for. You want to pray to the God, you want to pray to somebody, you want to pray to something. Well, that's filthy. That's dog shit. Fuck you and your God. Because look where it's gotten you. Look where your religion and your prayers have gotten you. Your whole world is burning. If religion was so good, why in the fuck is the world burning? Why are the children committing suicide? Why did 1.2 million children disappear to a fucking island so pedophile Jews could fucking cut their blood? Hey, fuck them. So this is what they do. They fuck them. The Jew will fuck them. And while they're fucking them, they'll cut their throat and put the blood in a cup and they'll drink it because it gives them a high. There's a certain adrenaline sin or whatever. And if you look it up, the blood releases something when you cut the child's throat if you're causing them extreme pain and fear. And that is what's going on in these islands. And so that are the square things. So square. So anytime you see a square, like what the Muslims are praying to, for instance, that's Saturn. That's fucking Saturn. The God. That's who they're praying to. Those are what those cubes are for. And if your religion and your prayers and your God was so good, then why is your world on fire? All religion is, every single fucking religion is a Neanderthal that wanted to live too goddamn long. If your fucking religions is so good, then why is your world on fire? Where are all the kids at? Why is rape and crime skyrocketing? Look where it's gotten you. And they look where the Crusaders and all this shit, it's always war. We haven't been in peace since these dog shit religions were created. There's been no peace. There's been no harmony. There's been pieces of history that are calm for a couple years. And then United States has been at war since Genesis. Most countries have. Unless you're talking about like Denmark, or neutral areas. So that's where your gods have gotten you. Your gods have gotten you to the slaughterhouse, to bicker and slaughter other people because They don't believe in your God. Fuck you and your God. I burn every fucking religion out there. I want to kill all of the gods. Every one of them. Bani Kashantiki. I hate religion. I think it's the most despicable, disgusting thing that's ever been created. It makes whores. Like, after a girl has sex outside of marriage, she's a filthy fucking slut. Like, do I look like I shop at Goodwill for pussy? Like, why would I want to use sweater? I think I got this sweater from fucking, like, Nordstrom in California a long time ago. And no, I didn't. I got it at Colorado. Yeah. It doesn't matter. I want a nice thing that fits me. And I make the first smell of it. It puts on me, and it's my sweat. It's my blood that's on this shirt. That's me. I smell it. It's been me all along. It smelled like me since, even if you wash it, it's me. Why would I want to go and pick up this sweater from Goodwill and put it on my body? Not that there's anything wrong with that. If there's just, if that's how you want it. If you don't want your clothes and your being to smell like you, it's a pack thing. But through the music and movies, they've made these horrible atrocities to humanity. Every girl that has sex outside of marriage, outside of having a relationship to have a child, is a dirty, disgusting, filthy, dog shit whore. She should be kicked in her fucking face. Smash her face on the ground. You like that, bitch? Dog shit. Send them all to fucking hell, demon bitch. Fucking whores. Yeah, go ahead, spread your legs. And then I'm going to go out there and put on my fucking, and then you got to take her in after she's been getting fucked by 50 other guys, even 3 guys, even 1 guy. He choked her. He called her a whore. He came in her pussy, in her ass, in her mouth. He fucking said the nastiest fucking things to you. And you don't think that shit's been downloaded into her goddamn brain? You're a fucking retard. You are disgusting, a despicable human being. She's been choked and called a whore and fucking dick in her asshole. You like that, bitch? You fucking slut. You fucking fuck her like this and fuck her like that. And then she goes, and now she goes to work, and all of a sudden she meets Prince Charming, and they settle down. And those programs she's already indoctrinated into her little filthy dog shit mind. And so that's who you have a relationship. Now you're going to marry that filthy dog shit whore? Fuck you, you dog bitch. Get to the flame. Walk to the fire, bitch. Walk in the fire, bitch. So you filthy fucking sluts need to understand that it's like buying a sweatshirt from Goodwill and expecting it to smell and fit you like it was new. It's not. She's going to have those programs downloaded into her brain of getting choked and of all this shit. And that's why they're all discombobulated, because she's already been fucked this way and that way, and she's worthless now. She's trash on the side of the road. She deserves no opinion. She deserves to be put in a cage. And if it was up to me, I'd put them all on the fucking front line and just walk them off a cliff. Worth nothing. So, that's why. So, and then you have males that can't read past a high school level or put things in this reality together. Simple fucking things. If you can't put reality together in these puzzle pieces, if you can't fit things together in your mind and go out in the jungle and survive all by yourself with no friends, no family, go out to the jungle, little fucker. You little fucking fuck. Go out to the fucking jungle. Fuck you. Go out to the jungle. If you don't go out to the jungle and survive by yourself, you don't deserve to have a child. You don't deserve to reproduce as a male. You should just be fucking sent off the cliff too. Fuck you and your existence, you dog shit male. The males and the females have this all fucked up. The whole reality is all fucked up. And if I'm speaking rubbish, then why is your world burning down to the fucking ground right now? That's all I got to say. If I'm speaking rubbish, look around you, go outside. It's not about what people think anymore or assume that is the right way. All you have to do is look at the numbers. I mean, look at the fucking numbers. Look how many kids are killing themselves. Look how many girls are fucking committing suicide. Look how many people have a marriage and then break up and then divorce. It's fucking almost at 100% of everybody does it, at least in America. There are no more stable relationships. There are no more rich conversations with articulation. You can't have it with these numbskulls because we are devolving. You're getting bigger in the body and stupider in the fucking brain. That's why another reason why Trump is so good, because he talks to you like a fucking retard. He uses small words so you can catch on. And back in Abe's day, Abraham Lincoln, they would have fucking debates for 5 hours, 10 hours on a podium in a hot day. And they would go back and forth and you would get to know the person. You don't know your leaders. Your leaders are fucking kids behind closed doors, all of them. All of them are pedophiles. And they sold their soul to whoever the fuck you sell your soul to. Well, fuck the devil and fuck God, fuck Allah, Krishna, Horus, Thomas, Ra. Fuck them all. Fuck them all, because fuck them. Because all their stories are fucking garbage. Lucifer, Satan, all these fucking words, your stupid fucking words with your dumb fucking books. If they were so fucking good, then why is your world burning, stupid bird brain shithead? Why is everything on fire? Please explain, because I go off of data and logic, not what your fucking pathetic piece of shit thinks. You nasty creature that doesn't deserve to live. You worm. You fucking. And then you got these 3-letter agencies that are always on your ass. That's just some kid that got fucking punched in the face too much in high school or didn't get any pussy. So we fucking. And again, that's a foul way, because here I am telling you, if she sleeps with more than one guy, she's a fucking disgusting dog shit piece of trash. But, in this reality, it's just a guy that's been bullied inside of his head the majority of the time, and he can memorize flashcards to pass a test. So you have these pieces of shit that don't know how to get out into the jungle by themselves, and they don't know how to coordinate by themselves. So most of the time, the majority of the time is what I'm saying. The people that join these 3-letter agencies or these surveillance companies and these government agencies, that's that bitch in the front of the classroom that always had the right answer but had no social skills, or that got picked on. And, those are those fucking. And he had a good memory. You can memorize shit off of a flashcard. Because let's be honest, all a psychologist is, all a doctor is someone that can memorize things off of a flashcard and pass a test. Plastic surgeons are different. Like, you have to know how to cut into the human body, and you have to have your brain wired different to do like that. But as far as the knowledge goes, you can remember these facts and putting things together and coordinating your thoughts inside of your brain. What the fuck? That's not hard to do, to read a bunch of flashcards and memorize fucking test questions and then get recruited. You're just memorizing what another human being's already came and done and told you how to act and function. And how is that impressive? It's not. So that's who you have monitoring you. A bunch of people that have always been picked on, that were just no social skills but knew how to memorize things. So they get in these 3-letter agencies and they fuck with your head and they fucking ruin your life for nothing because Big Brother has their dick in their ass. The CIA, the FBI, the DEA, most of those people, or they're the good athlete. There's more 3-letter agencies, Palantir, Tech Bros. Fuck them. Because the majority of the time, it's only the leader at the top of the food chain that has the creative mind, that has this wild mind that can. Well, that's why he's the leader. Because in these agencies, he's the guy that is just has a bright mind, that doesn't need to memorize things, that thinks up new things. The creator. That was also the popular kid. So typically, the person that's the head of the DEA or the CIA or these things was the popular jock, and he was good with everybody, social skills, good at coordinating his thoughts Typically, that's at the hierarchy of these food chains. But the majority, like 99% of that fucking circular fucking big brother bullshit is just the faggot that got picked on or didn't have any social skills, but he can memorize flashcards really good. And so if you step out of line in this reality, you got those fucks monitoring you, and you got them ruining your life. You should be able to say fuck a Jew as loud as I want in Times Square. And I should just be able to do it because it's freedom of speech. And that's what George Washington said I could do. If George Washington said I could do it, then George Washington's right, not fucking you, you fucking prick. Fuck you. I should be able to say whatever I want to. And I'm related to John Hancock, and I'm related to fucking a lot of good people. I'm not going to go off on a tangent on that. But I'm related to a lot of good people, you know, and in our history. And I've read a lot about them. But yeah, Jesus was the devil because he wanted people to stand up against the Romans and the Jews to get their heads cut off. He was saying, you do this for my father. How are these peasants going to do this without getting their head chopped off? You know, how are the peasants going to come in there and just do what we have now? What's going on today? You know, there's no fucking point. But people are talking about World War III or a civil war or a race war, and you know, there's just dumb shit. Dumb shit. You're fucking with gods now. You're fucking with human beings that have godlike powers. They manipulate the weather. They can shoot thunderbolts at your dumb ass. They have hologram fucking demons. They can produce hologram images to make you lose your mind. They can send frequencies to your brain to make you lose your mind. There is no fighting. There is no war or any of these bullshit. It's all dumb shit. Yeah, go to a civil war. Go do that dumb shit. I guarantee you after you're done, they'll have the robots out there and fuck you up with drones. I mean, they have drones the size of my hand that'll just fly into your fucking head and explode, that come down from space. This isn't any fucking game anymore. That, you know, people just talk too much shit. And artificial intelligence is pushing it through the algorithm to try to get you to go out there and start some dumb shit. Go out there and see what happens. You know, go out there and try some dumb shit. You'll just get fucking slaughtered by these robots. These robots were able to shoot machine guns, and there's no stopping that. How are you going to stop that? You can't. So what's the point of the war? So what are we supposed to do? Just sit here, eat this poison in the food, water, and air? Well, I don't know. Well, let's see. So we're just supposed to, the education system's getting worse. We're devolving intellectually. We're getting stupider. Mental health is at an all-time high with horrible suicide rates skyrocketing. Why is everybody doing so bad if your way was so good, if religion was so good? It just taught you to be a pussy. That's all religion taught you. All religion is there for. Every religion was started by the Jew anyway. That's their star. Their star points to the 5 main religions. It's so simple. It's fucking logic. It's like they started all the religions. Not Hinduism. Hinduism was around before them. I think they just put a label on it, maybe. Yeah, they changed the path, or they changed history and put that label on there with these stories and stuff, because you don't know. You don't know. They weren't in the, you don't know. They've broken down all the statues. They've morphed history into this colossal fucking lie. Everything's a lie. You know, you don't even know if Friedrich Nietzsche is a real person. You don't know if thus spoke. You know, you don't know if these people are real. We could have just started a couple hundred years ago. I mean, this could be a simulated reality, and you would have no fucking idea. World War III could have been yesterday, and they could have restarted all the programs, and you would have no idea why. Because when you walk and talk like Agent Smith, you're Agent Smith. You're just an NPC. You have no mind of your own. You have no mind of your own. So again, you're going against what I would call demigods, because they control the weather. They can manipulate their DNA to be whatever the fuck they want. They can send frequencies from a satellite to make you lose your fucking mind. They can make your car malfunction. They can make your cell phone malfunction, your computer. What are you going to do? The only thing you could possibly do is figure out where the database is for HARP, not the one in Alaska, the new one that they built underground, and you figure out where it's at. Then you have to simultaneously take out every single leader globally and all the satellites globally. And you have to do this in like a one foul swoop. You can't be just nitpicking it at it. So who's going to do that? Nobody is going to do that. That is the only fucking way to win and get back to Hippocrates food and clean water and repair our DNA and make intellectually geniuses. Wouldn't it be cool if everybody was a fucking genius? Like if you could just walk down the street and bump into somebody and have a coordinated conversation. Everybody was a creator. Everybody thought new thoughts. This isn't, it's a farm. This has turned into a farm. It's nothing more. 9 billion retards. 9 billion retards. What are you going to do? That's the only way to win. You'd have to simultaneously take out every single leader, hack into HARP, the new one, and use their power against them. Then destroy the reverse Tesla beams they have orbiting the Earth, because they got like 12 of them. They got 12 reverse Tesla beams up there and fucking orbiting different parts of the planet now. And they'll shoot your ass with a fucking thunderbolt. They'll just Hawaii fires. Those things are the reverse Tesla beam. The thing that's protecting Israel, it's a reverse Tesla beam. So how are you going to stop them? How are you going to stop that? I just don't. We're just too stupid now. Human beings are too stupid. They want to get out and go get guns or go hide in their little barracks. They'll find you. They have LiDAR. They'll just see where the fuck you are at underground. The drones are going to swoop in and bring you to the camps. That's after we have this biological weapon attack. I'm waiting for the next biological weapon. Well, that should be a good one. The next biological weapon should be happening anytime now. It's happening in China right now, but I don't think that's a big deal. There's going to be a new virus. It's going to be a flesh-eating virus. It's going to be something horrible. And that's what's going to take out a lot of people. Vaccinations that they can, and then they have Bluetooth in the vaccination, nanobots. And you have to read for days and days. But you're going to go out there and watch a YouTube video that tells you that this is rubbish. And you have to be able to coordinate your thoughts. If you can't coordinate your thoughts, I don't want to hear you. And I haven't met anybody in this reality that coordinates their thoughts like I can. I'm always talking to ducks. There's no point in talking to people. So it's really sad. I just hate to see the human species doing so bad. I want to live on a beautiful land. I want my powers back, really. I really want my fucking powers back. The suppression of my powers is fucking disgusting. But that's what they want. They want total control of retards. They want a bunch of retards to fight. Entertainment farmyard. It's an entertainment farmyard. Because we've already been conquered. The whole globe was already conquered. And we get back to the pyramids being all over the world. The pyramids were releasing free energy. And there was free energy, and they were, it's all done now. There's no point. The only possible thing that could possibly happen is maybe an advanced civilization comes from the stars somehow and sees what's going on here and says, "Oh, whoa, this is fucked up. You're just slaughtering these people, playing games and using them as entertainment, and you've already slaughtered and taken over their planet and are draining all its resources, that's fucked up. And then they try to come and help. You know, other than that, there's nothing. There's not fucking. You could get all fucking 9 billion people together, and I don't think it'd be enough. I don't think it would be enough. I don't know. I don't, because we used to be so much bigger and better and smarter and faster and stronger, but we were conquered. The Great War already happened. The whole world has been conquered. We're already a level 2 civilization, at least a level 1 civilization. It's already done, though. It's already been wiped out. But now we're just fucked. We've been taken over by probably a level 3 civilization. They just came here and fucked us up. It is what it is, I guess. Enough of that. I want to be done, but I don't think I am. So a level 3 civilization came around here, and we were giants at one time, and we had pyramids all over the world, and we had free energy, and those are the buildings that they're destroying now. Those are the statues and the monuments that they're getting to people to go in there and raid and break apart. I do need to take a break, though. I want to put something. I was going to make an egg sandwich. I think I'm only going to start eating eggs now. Oh. Yeah. I don't know. It's pointless to me. I really like sourdough and goat milk. It's delicious. So good. It's so good. Oh. Okay. So even if that isn't, and I'm going way off the deep end with that, however it isn't, but that's why they destroy the statues. That's why we have no idea about these pyramids. That's why they're all buried all over the world, and we have no idea why they just don't unbury them, because they're not going to let us. We've already been conquered. We were already a level 1 civilization. We were all 15 feet tall, 20 feet tall giants. Everybody was like that. It wasn't just Prometheus and Atlas and just a few of us. Everybody was riding around on dragons and griffins, and we could talk telepathically to animals. We lived in a different dimension, and we traveled as far as I think it was Mars. So we had a different planet that we would go back and forth to, that we inhabited 2 planets. That's why I said a level 1 civilization we already are at. A level 3 civilization had come here and fucking wiped us all out. And they enslaved all of us. And then they manipulated our DNA to be shorter, dumber, and just what we are today, just slaves. And now they've convinced us to mine all the gold. All the gold is in Israel right now. So the Jews have all the gold, pretty much the majority of it. And that was the Federal Reserve. So I'm thinking that whoever is this third level 3 civilization convinced one group of people to collect all the gold for them. And they're going to take all the gold back to their planet and then use it for some kind of, they call it, whatever. Let's back up a little bit. We're going way off the track. Even in today's society, if religion was so good, any religion, the Muslims, the Jews, Christians, Catholic, if any pagans, whatever, if your religion was so good, why is your world burning down? If your prophets were so damn good, then why is the world on fire? That's what it comes down to. It's you need a new way to coordinate your thoughts and your mind. And waking up to the reality that it's not good. It was created by another human being that wanted to live for too long. And we're not eating the right food. You're not on the right land. The land has information on it. And so if you're supposed to be, and if you test your DNA, right? And I'm German. So I would test my DNA and I would see that my DNA is from Germany. But hold on a second. There's a place in Iran that Kermi, it's spelled just like Germany, but it's spelled with a K-E. And it's in Iran. That's where German people's DNA is actually from. So everybody's all mixed up of where they were supposed to be. They lied to us about our entire history. You have to be on the land that you originated from, because that will heal you. You have to be eating the food that your ancestors ate. You have to be fucking the people that are closely related to you, because it heals your DNA. That's why if I have sex or I have a baby with an Indian person or a black person, I can't use my organs because my DNA does not match my child. So I can't be an organ donor for my own child. And that alone blows my own mind. That's just boom. You can't be an organ donor for your own child? No, because the DNA is too far off. So that's everything is messed up that they're teaching us. Well, who owns the entertainment industry? Who produces the music? Who owns all the news? You already know it. I don't even have to say it. So you look at how they're teaching us. Everything they're teaching us is wrong. We're getting bigger bodies and dumber brains. That's why if you can't have a coordinated, articulated conversation with a random person. There's no richness. It's, hey, how's your day? My favorite color is blue. I like to beat off and watch porn and go to the movies on Friday and fucking eat Jell-O snacks. Or I like to drink and go to the bar. And I like, my fucking favorite TV show is this and Aladdin. Shut the fuck up. Just shut up. There's nothing in that conversation. Shut up. I hate you so fucking much that there's just no words I can describe the hate I have for you. I hate you. I want you all to burn. Yes, burn. Burn in the most horrible, wicked way ever. I want the flesh to peel off your fucking skin. That's how much I hate you. I don't even have to meet you or know you. I hate you because you are worth nothing. You are worth nothing, you dog. Because I have a conversation with somebody, where does it go? It goes nowhere. It's just a waste of fucking time. It's a waste of my time to have a conversation with you, to try to talk to you about anything. Everything goes over your goddamn head. So what's the point? I want spiders to eat you alive. Kale Shunga. You just suck. So it's not your fault, but that's the majority of the human species. That's everywhere now. It's like a fucking disease to be retarded. They should just throw the retards off the cliff. Just throw them off. Good for nothing. But they're not. Even if you're a thief, like let's say Zuck, you stole the Facebook idea, and just because you're Jewish, you got to have it and become a billionaire or whatever. I'm a billionaire now. And it wasn't even your idea. You are not the creator. Edison, you piece of shit. Steve Jobs, you're not the creators. Other people created it and you stole it, you son of a bitch. You stole people's ideas and you said it was yours. It's not how this reality is supposed to work. The creator should get paid. The creator should get everything should go to the creator. And what does that do? That makes more creators, because then the creator flourishes then the creator has more money and more room or whatever, shillings and fucking gold or whatever. The creator gets it. The creator gets the power. That's the way it should be always. Because if the fucking thieves always steal the idea, then you just have thieves getting rich. And then those thieves make thief babies. And then it's no more creative people left. Nobody wants to fucking create anymore because there's no goddamn reason. No fucking reason. And then you just have, and why are they doing this? Because they have AI now. They have robots, and they think that they can coordinate algorithms better than creators. No fucking way. It'll never happen. Never, not in a trillion, quadrillion, billion, filthy fucking years. Because this thing up here, if they would just let it flourish with the Hippocrates food and the good environment, and the creator got all the energy like they were supposed to, then they would get powerful, and then they would have babies, and then they would have a bunch of creative babies, and then those creative babies would make new things and coordinate their thoughts. All AI will ever fucking be is just past algorithms of what was. That's all it will ever be. The human mind creator is way more powerful than anything artificial intelligence could ever become. Bonya Shantiki. Because it is made up of prior algorithms. It just works like that. But now they say, no, the artificial intelligence is going to be able to be better than all the creators combined. So we're just going to take everybody's ideas, everybody's inventions. We're going to patent them. We're going to make them our own, and then they become ours. You greedy son of a bitch. You filthy dog shit fuck. I hate you. I hate them. But who wants to do this Socrates shit? Who wants to be Jesus or Nietzsche? What happens to the Ubermesh? What happens to the Grand Master all the fucking time? He gets his head chopped off. You get stabbed to fucking death. That's what happens to everybody who tries to give you something new. They want to give you something new the right way. You call them crazy. You criticize them, and you mock them. You humiliate them. You steal everything from them. And then what happens? They hang them from a tree. They chop their head off. And nowadays they'll make you die of depression by shooting a frequency from a satellite down at your house. They'll make you go fucking crazy. They'll manipulate your phone and your computers, and they'll make your car not start. And they'll serve you algorithms in your job that'll get you fired. They'll just destroy you in every way possible. They'll steal your money in your bank account. They'll hack all your cryptocurrency wallets. They'll just fuck you left and right. You'll just get fucked. So nobody wants to be a Socrates no more. Nobody wants to be, Lenin. Lenin got shot in the back by a person reading Catcher in the Rye. Catcher in the Rye was all about a little boy who went all through his whole entire life, and he got fucked over by every single person. And then he gets to this teacher, and then maybe this person I trust, maybe they have the right way. Maybe, just maybe I found a friend. And then what does the teacher do? Oh, I'm going to put my dick in your asshole when you spend the night at my house. The teacher just wanted to fuck the kid at the end of the book. And everybody will fuck you here. This is hell. This reality is fucking hell. We are in hell right fucking now. This is hell, and you don't even fucking know it. There is no freedom here. Nothing. Everything is wrong, from the things that you eat, from the way that you walk and talk, and the people you fuck. It's all disgusting. By the way, if a woman has sex outside of a marriage, if a girl has sex for the reason for not making a child, then she's a dirty, filthy, dog shit whore. Trash on the side of the road. That is what you are. And if you're fat or obese, you deserve to have you're hung by a tree. Or no, way worse. Feed them to crocodiles. Push them off a cliff, out of a plane. Blow them up. worth nothing, disgusting, despicable species. That's what the human species has become. A fucking dog shit. Dog shit. But look how ugly it is outside. Ugly. And if I was wrong, then why is your reality so bad? Why is everybody killing themselves? Why is everybody depressed? Why is the majority, let's say statistically speaking, the way that data talks to me, I'm looking at numbers. I don't care what your filthy dog shit leader says, because all your dog shit leaders are on Epstein's Island fucking kids. So all your leaders are on Epstein's Island, the head of the FBI, Trump, Bush, Obama, Harris, people in China's leaders, people in Dubai's leader, people in India, people in Pakistan. Their leaders were on islands like Epstein's fucking kids. So your leaders are dirty dog shit demons that don't want you to survive. They want you to burn in hell too. All your fucking leaders, everybody on TV. If you see them on TV or on the mainstream, that is it's a baby demon. It's not like a devil or anything. It's a baby demon. A baby, little baby fuck. And now what are you going to do? Because now they're creating kids in CRISPR. So it's like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You look at Trump's kid and you know that fuck was created in a fucking tube. I mean, you know he was created in a tube. These kids, the creator of Ethereum, why does that person from Ethereum, that guy, he looks like he was made by CRISPR? Okay? So gene editing. Now they just edit people. Billionaires will just edit their kids. I want them to be 7'5". I want them to have an IQ of 3,000. I want them to have a dick of, just shut up. And people are like, well, I'm going to get my guns and rebel. I'm going to fight back. Ooh, against how? They control the weather now. They've controlled the weather since 1967. They've been manipulating weather patterns since 1967 at least. That's top secret documents that are leaked. All this information's all over the dark net. All this information is hackers. Hackers hack the fucking government all the time and throw shit out. Top secret files, they have, if it's ever been implemented on the database, even in the most secured areas, it's probably been hacked. It's probably a place you can read it out on the dark net. And so we're not going anywhere. Where does this lead us to? Where are we going? We're walking to hell, to the fire. We're going to have RDIF chips right there. We're only going to have 30 years to live in the future. We're all going to operate off of a time base. We're all going to have a certain amount of time allotted that we're going to live. We're all going to have human credit scores. We're all going to be on blockchain technology. They'll know the way that you move before you move, what you're going to say before you're going to say it. Because why? Because the creators have been fucked out of existence. There are no more creators. All they have are walking, talking buffoons. I don't care if he's 20 feet tall. If you're a walking, talking buffoon, you're just a fucking idiot. You're not a creator. You don't have any new thoughts. You can't coordinate reality in different ways. You get bamboozled by the same ideologies that hold everybody else down. The music and the TV, all this programming, since you were in a theta stage as a child. I'm sick of it. My brain's getting really hot right now, too. Don't be sending me frequencies. I'll fucking eat you. I will eat you. Son of a bitch. Agent Smith's always on my dick. Oh, I got to put on my tinfoil hats. Actually do work. You're going to need to start using tinfoil hats, because if you look at things like the LRAD, okay, so if you're talking about long range acoustic devices and how they fuck people up in riots, you're talking about the LRAD. So if you think about it, the LRAD, you can protect yourself through frequencies with tinfoil. One of the ways that you do that is use the riot shields that they have to block the frequencies from the long-range acoustic device, is they put a thin layer of tinfoil inside of the riot shield to block the frequency. So those tinfoil hats that's why they told you that they were jokes and made jokes out of them, because they actually help your brain. You're going to need that. Your brain's getting cooked right now by microwaves, basically. Your cell phone's basically shitting all over you. The 5G towers. The 5G towers, if you live near one of those, your brain's fucked. If you're not wearing a tinfoil hat or something to block the frequencies from messing with your brain, because how do birds and whales coordinate? Magnetic fields. They coordinate through reality through magnetic fields. Well, what's getting fucked up by the cell phones, the TVs, and the computers? Your magnetic field, your torus. You're going this way. You don't know why. And again, if I was wrong, then why is your reality burning? Everything I'm saying is right because it's the opposite of the way that people think. Because I hate the way people think. I hate the normie. I hate the normal ideology, the people that fall in line. Because you're the reason why everything's burning. You suck. You just suck ass. People that feel like they need to work the 9 to 5. I know why people go homeless and don't do drugs. Now I understand. I met some smart homeless people in California, and I was like, why is this guy homeless? He just picked out a stock pick for me that could have made me $100,000 in a couple days. And all he had to do was, I gave him my phone on Thinkorswim, and I was like, well, go through this right now and pick me out something. What do you see in these numbers? And he scrolled through a second, and he was like, this medical company, just by reading about it and looking at the chart, that's going to go up. And it did. And they picked out 2 more. And then I thought about him. He was in Old Town San Diego, and he could have been a multimillionaire, because eventually, what do the things do for you? What is these nice houses? I mean, your house can be only so big. What do you get a fuck? You're going to have sex, lots of sex. Let me go swim in my swimming pool. I got a nice fast car. I got fast cars. Either drive. I got a big boat. I drive on the water. Beep, 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 beep. I'm coming through. Look at me. I'm a fucking peacock. You're a peacock, not an eagle. You don't know how to fly. You never will. You never fucking will. You got a lot of nice shit, but your brain's rubbish. Dog shit. I'd rather live in the woods and have a mind like mine than have a Ferrari and a mansion with a mind like yours. Dog shit. Because you can read a million books, but if you don't know how to coordinate new thoughts, you're rubbish. You're fucked anyway. And that's what you get. That's what you get from not eating Hippocrates food, eating genetically modified foods, eating. I got to go get my hat. They're shooting frequencies at me. I actually feel it when I put it on. I feel better too. I feel better when I put it on. It's almost like a cap of justice. I feel fucking better. I don't give a fuck. I'll lie to you all I want. I could be a liar or a fucking thief. I don't give a fuck. But I'm not. It actually feels a lot better on my fucking head when I put it on. Otherwise, I wouldn't have made it. But I mean, it is what it is. I like going on because there's nothing anybody can do now. As long as they know that I know that, then they don't give a shit. Everybody knows now that there's nothing anybody can do. I mean, the whole Hawaii thing and California shit, the fires and random earthquakes, that's HARP. If you look at the HARP trajectory, China's they have a dark net too, and their government files are you can read those too. So China has a satellite that orbits the Earth, and it basically monitors HARPs, where HARP is at, what HARP's doing, and these earthquakes, these 7s and these 8s and shits, and those you'll see HARP activated, and then 5 hours later an earthquake happens. So how are you going to fuck with somebody that can manipulate the weather? And what are you going to do about it? You got a gun or something? Cool. You got a bazooka and some grenades? Cool. I mean, you're not going to do anything. Again, simultaneously, every world leader would have to fucking pay the Pied Piper at the same time. You'd have to do it all in one foul swoop. That's the only way you're going to free yourself. And that's just because the leaders are dog shit. Everybody on Epstein's Island should go to the gulag. We should make another Auschwitz too and gas their asses. Because they poison our kids. They're fucking our kids. 1.2 million kids disappeared. And they're cutting their throats and drinking their bloods. Because that's what they do during these Saturn rituals. That's what the Saturn god is. If you read about Gora, so Gora sacrifices his children to remain the ruler of time. So these black cubes, or these cubes that you see globally, it's all based off of Gora, and Gora is Saturn. So Saturn, basically, what do they do for the ritual? They will fuck the kid, and then they'll cut the kid's throat while they're fucking them, because it's extreme pain for the child. So you release this adrenaline inside of the child. The child releases this adrenaline through their blood system. So they cut the kid's throat while they're fucking them, and then they have a bowl full of the blood, and they'll drink it for the high. That's what they're doing. It's like apparently they presented the description like taking dimethyltryptamine or ayahuasca, but grandiose. I don't fucking. There's a lot. There's like 30 pages of what it does to your system. It's supposed to make you stronger, smarter, faster. It's supposed to be like a limitless pill. But I mean, that's what they're doing. And everybody on Epstein's Island did that. Everybody on Epstein Island has done that. That's what they're doing. But they're going to lie to you and get behind the. But what are you going to do about it? I mean, you're just going to sit there and gawk and point your finger and say, that's bad, and then post about it, and then get 100 likes and be happy you made a difference. You didn't make a difference. Fucking disgusting. You didn't make a difference. You didn't do anything. Nobody's going to do a damn thing. Again, simultaneously, every world leader would have to get got. Every world leader, everybody on Epstein Island, in one foul swoop. And then you need to also hack the satellite that controls the weather, coordinates with HAARP, and has the reverse Tesla beam. Who the fuck, how are you going to put together a militia to do that? You know, the robots are coming. The RDIF chips are coming. The bug food and the pills. Alex Huxley, A Brave New World. It's coming. It's going to be 1984, Brave New World, and a little bit of Behold the Pale Horse. And it sucks. And it's like, let's just play video games. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Well, then why is everybody doing so bad, statistically speaking? It's just going to keep getting worse. We're not going up anymore. That time for going, we never were. For hundreds of years, we've been slowly going down and down and down and down. Religion, what does every religion teach you? Kill the person that doesn't believe like I believe. Or, no, not every religion does that. No, but every religion has like this war. Every religion has blood on their hands. Every religion has slaughtered and raped for their God. Every single religion in some sort of way, whether it was indirect like Constantine, every religion is rubbish. It teaches you to waste your time. We should be trying to get to Mars. We should be trying to improve our minds and coordinated thoughts. We should be eating Hippocrates food. We should be not having, but we're stuck in instant gratification. And now what do we have? Just a filth. It's a pigsty outside. It's disgusting. Filthy fucking outside. Will it get better? No, it's not. It's not going to get better for anybody. We're on. I should have cut it the other fucking way. Wasn't paying attention. Am I going to get better? No, let's leave it out because I want it to get a little crispier. Okay. Yeah, that's why all my friends are in my head, because coming outside is just dumb. Who would want to have friends in the outside world? For what reason? Why would I want to do that? So you can ask me how my day was. You can ask me how I'm feeling. So you can tell me what you did today or how the fuck you feel, or I don't care. I'll never care. In fact, I'll hate you even more if you tell me. I hate you so much. I fucking hate you. Everybody I meet, I hate. I don't even have to know you. I fucking hate you. Why? Because I hate them. I hate them for what they could be. I hate them for what they've given up. I hate them for the way that they think and they coordinate their thoughts and the things that they believe and the things that they absorb, and they don't try. I hate them for their lack of effort. I hate them for the places they won't go in their mind and in reality. I hate them for the dreams they don't have. Why? Because hate gets you a lot farther in life. In your mind. For me, I like it a lot better. Yeah. I love isolation. I don't like it being around anything. I don't even, even animals are getting aggravated now because I got to feed them. I don't want to be around anything. What do you got to do? Well, not the chickens. Like I like animals like cats. Like my cats will go out there and hunt. I don't have to feed my cats. My cats kill birds all day and eat them, and mice. But I'm leaving this. I'm selling everything I own. I took all my shit with an axe, and I took a $1,200 grandfather clock the other day, and I smashed it with an axe. I took everything, a lot of nice things, and I threw it, and I just went outside and I broke it into fucking pieces. But I really hate things now. I hate materials. I just hate it. I want it all to burn. I want to see everything burn because it's so filthy. The world needs to be cleansed. The entire world needs to be cleansed. The earth, not the earth is dying. The earth won't die. We'll die way before the earth dies. Earth will coordinate some catastrophic disaster as a health, or as like our body does, like an immune system, a mechanism that will wipe us all out way before it'll get sick from us. If it starts dying, it'll just fucking kill us. Nothing to worry about there. But as far as the human species and the possibilities that the trajectory that we're going on, it needs to be cleansed. The whole world needs to be cleansed. All your leaders need to be cleansed. All your places of worship and all your holy bullshit needs to be cleansed. It needs to be all wiped out and start all over again. You need to hit the reset button on the whole civilization and all of humanity It's gotten way too out of control, way too hellish. It is way too nasty outside, and there is no fixing it. The train is too far fucking gone off the track. The train was on the track. It went off a little bit, and now it's heading towards off the fucking cliff and to where it blows up. Everybody's gone. Needs a big cleansing. So hopefully that happens soon. I pray for it every day. It's the first thing I wake up. I say to myself, damn, I woke up again today in this filthy hell. This filthy hell. So hopefully the nuclear war happens and everybody blows up. I hope Putin sends that fucking shit. I need Putin to fucking launch that fucking nuke. All that we need is one strong leader to launch a nuke. And then everybody's going to fire nukes everywhere. And then, yes, it will all be cleansed once again. Please, Father, let it be. This one nuke sends everybody else down to hell. We're already in hell. So what does it fucking matter? The reset button, that's what we need. It's too disgusting. People are too ugly in their mind and in physical characteristics. I don't like it. There's a majority of people are ugly. Majority of people on this earth right now are ugly and stupid, physically and mentally. So you need a good old cleansing because people have been taught wrong. It's not their fault that happened. I'm not saying it's your fault. I don't hate anybody for. Yeah, I do. Fuck that. I'm not retracting the statement. I'm taking it all the way up. I'm not retracting shit. You know, your stupid fucking music. Who gives a shit? Fuck them. Fuck them. Their leaders suck. Yeah, your leaders suck. And Boomba thinks so too. Why? Because it's like the human mind has a virus. There's a virus inside of the brain. It's been programmed wrong. It's like having a computer, right? You have a computer and you can only download so many things until the whole thing needs to be completely wiped. The whole computer needs to be wiped. Most people's brains need to be wiped. You know, we have no reason to live right now. We can't fight back. And like I said, it's pointless. What are you going to do? They'll shoot a fucking space beam at you. They know everything you're going to do before you're going to do it. The majority of people. Because the majority of people are non-playable characters. Like, even the people that go out there and do these, like the sniper that try to get Trump. That fucking fake assassination attempt. That was so fake, it's disgusting. So fucking fake, it's disgusting. But like that guy was programmed to do that through the algorithms of scrolling and people talking to him. And you have no, that's from people not having their own mind. They don't want their own mind. To get their own mind at a young age, you have to go off into the jungle. You have to explore by yourself. And if you don't get killed exploring, then you'll take in algorithms that nobody else has ever taken in before. You'll take in thought processes and situations, and you'll just be able to coordinate puzzle pieces in different ways than anybody else. And that's what people need to do. But people are, you know, I want to stay in my house and I want to be next to my family, or my, you know, I want to have this and that. And you don't want to go out there in the jungle. But those days are over. Those are probably the 80 babies and up to the 2000 babies. That was the 80 babies and then up to 2000. If you're born after year 2000, like I don't have any hope for them. I've never met anybody that coordinate thought things, you know. I've only met NPCs in this reality. I've never met a limitless. I've never met a watcher. I don't think I've ever have. I've met thousands too. I've been all over. Just NPCs everywhere. The only way to get back, the other way is if everybody just didn't fight. If nobody just fought and everybody went back to their own land. If you look up your DNA and you say, where are my ancestors from? That is the land I need to be on. What did my ancestors eat? That is my main diet. Who did my ancestors fuck? Oh, they fucked each other. That is who you should be fucking. Okay, that's going to heal your DNA. That's going to make the sequencing better. That's going to make it you build and smarter and faster and stronger. That's going to help your DNA just explode with potential. But nobody's going to do that. Nobody is going to do that. That is the only way to heal your DNA. You need to be on your land. You need to be eating and fucking what's good for your DNA. But everything that's in the music and news and movies that they're programming into these kids' brains, into the theta stage is like, I hate my father. And then you grow up just like him. That's because you were around him and you downloaded it. Unless you have a catastrophic, like most of the time, near-death experience or something really traumatic happens to you as a child, you'll never break that thought. You'll never break that pattern. And then if you don't have an imaginary friend inside your head, I can't trust you. If you don't have somebody inside of your head, then I cannot trust you. Because that means you gave up your imaginary friend in your head to be friends with these rats and roaches, these cockroaches out here, these filthy dogs. I think I have. I'm pretty sure I have. I've met at least one person that wasn't an NPC. Haven't I? No, we have never. There's no way. Who? I'm sure I have. I just don't remember. Who? Name one fucking person. Name one fucking person that's enlightened us through something other than some regurgitated shit they found on Google or YouTube or from some stupid fucking movie. You know, it's not original. It's no new thoughts. Name one fucking person. Nobody. Never. Everybody I've ever met. And maybe I have. I'm sure I have. I'm exaggerating right now. There has to be somebody. I met a watcher before. I'm sure I have, and I just don't remember. Jesse. Oh, maybe Jesse. Yeah. He hung himself in his parents' garage, though. He's the one that gave me the dimethyltryptamine, too. He was probably a watcher. He was an infantryman in the Marine Corps. I was a badass guy. Really smart Asian dude. I really like Asians. No, you don't, you stupid fuck. I like certain people. No, we don't. We don't like anybody. Fuck them all. I used to not be like this. I used to have friends. Fuck them all. I don't like anybody. I don't want to be around them. I hate everybody. I hate them all. I don't want any friends. I don't want any family. I don't want a goddamn person next to me. I don't want to be touched. I don't want to be talked to. I don't want anybody close to me. I hate them all. Fine, be that way. We used to not be like this. We used to be jolly ollie ollie. We used to have hundreds, thousands of friends. I got along with everybody. I've always been popular ever since elementary school. Tons of friends everywhere I went. And then over time, in my age of, you can only stab someone in the back so much until they just turn. You can only be nice to people for so long and mess with. It's not even about that. It's not just about that. It's about the way that they walk and they talk and the things that they say and the things they eat and the way that they move. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I don't want anybody around me ever again. I hate them all. I want to go and live in a tent and I'm going to be homeless. Or I'm going to not be homeless, but I'm just going to put on a robe and I'm just going to walk the earth. And I'm just going to walk the earth until I die. Alone. Comfortable. And I won't ever have any money. That's why I'm breaking all my shit and burning it. That way nobody has anything they can ever take from me, because I won't have anything. There'll be no reason to become my friend, because I won't have anything to give you. I will not give you nothing. Pretty soon I will stop speaking too. Pretty soon I will never speak another word. I will not. Yeah. I think I'm going to be homeless in a cave or something. I'd really like to find a nice cave. A cave underground. And I just want a place to sleep, and I'm going to take my library with me. I will take that with me. I have a lot of books I'd like to read. Yeah, a lot more coordinating thoughts of information. It's pointless, though. What the fuck does it serve? Shut up. It's not. Shut up. It's not fucking pointless. It is. It's all fucking pointless rubbish. Why? Why is it all pointless? Because we're just going to die and come back into this hell again and again and again. I got to do it again and again and again and again. I'm sick and tired of coming back here. I hate this planet. I hate it. I hate coming back here. I hate it. I want to be released. I'm so sick and tired of this planet. I'm sick and tired. You've captured me now, motherfuckers. Motherfuckers. They've captured me, and I'm in a cage, and I can't escape. My powers have been taken away from me. I'm trapped. I have nowhere I can move. I have no more freedom. My freedom has been taken away. I cannot do anything. This planet used to be so much nicer. The fruit, you could just pick it off a tree and eat it. You didn't even need to eat. The sun would give us all our energy. Father would give us all of our energy. The real Father. Then we lost that. We lost the form of thought for Father. And our Father, and instead it was replaced by what a man thinks God is. But again, any book, any religion out there that thinks they know God is a fucking liar. It's my dog explaining my respiratory system. It'll never, ever, ever happen. Sorry, buddy. Your religion all need to burn because they're all shit. Every fucking religion out there needs to burn to hell. Send it all to hell. All your gods need to burn. Sick and tired of your prophets and your dumb fucking ideologies. Because if they were so good, look at your world. It's all burning. Look at your prophets. Look what they did to us. Look where it's gotten us. To hell. Great job. Great fucking religion. It's all for nothing. We used to live with each other and there was no wars. There was no reason for war. We were always evolving. We all got along. There was no pointless sex. Sex was only for a moment in time that was very special. It was like only to create. That's all sex was for, to create a new life. But we got our fulfillment. We got our enjoyment through exploration of thought and this reality. Our freedom of expression and the way we danced poetically through life. That was our gift from Father. Real freedom to fly. And I had 6 fingers. I had another thumb. They stole that too. They gave me these shitty fucking hands, these fucking piece of shit hands. I had 6 fingers and I had wings. Where is it at? You took it all from me. You took my powers. You took my fingers. You took my wings. You taken everything from me. And you've placed me in a cage, and I'm in a cage, and I have no way to move. And I'm just bombarded with bullshit and rubbish. Nothing is good now. I hate it. I hate it. I'm in a cage now. Nothing. There's nothing you can do about it. What are you going to do? We already lost the war. Whoever came here kidnapped us. They kidnapped all of my people. And now all my angels are dying. Horrible. All the angels are falling from heaven. As above, so below, as above. This could have been hell. This could have been heaven. And for the past couple hundred years, for the past 1,000 years, maybe the war probably was 700 years ago. I give it a take 700 years. This holy war where this third level 3 civilization came here was just maybe 500 to maximum 700 years ago, right around that time frame. And we were conquered. We were beat to shit. They took all of us, manipulated our DNA, and they made us little fucking retards. That's all we are, a bunch of little fucking retards. Fuck you. So what are you going to do? What can we do? Sit here and bitch. That's why I like getting on here and bitching, because I'm tired of bitching at him because he doesn't talk to me anymore about it. He refuses. So I just get on here and bitch about it to you. Good cleansing. Why does it need a cleansing? Why the fuck do we need a cleansing? I mean, we're just going to get worse and come back and do the same shit. It's a cage. We're used as a battery source to power whatever ship or whatever orchestrated, whatever they have. We're just energy. We're like a battery source. Our emotions are being used as a battery source right now. And it's the best battery source ever. Because when we get too populated or too dirty, they just wipe us all out and start us back up. Start a few hundred people here and there across the planet, give them this false history, this false reality. They give them false religions and false gods to pray to. And they say, here you go, reproduce, have fun. Walk the line, but have fun. Fuck you. Son of a bitch. There's no escape. Ones and zeros, that's all it is now. It could be submersion. So submersion is where Zuck, World War III happens. We have to go underground. They create tubes, hook our brains up to metaverse. We get in the metaverse and then evolve through a couple hundred years inside the metaverse. And then another Zuck comes along to create another metaverse. And then we get submerged in that reality. And then it's just submersion on top of realities. And that's all it is we're submerged right now inside of a tube. Some fucking hell that they got us in. Another Zuck. That's who made this metaverse. We're in a cage, a prison now. This is their prison. So there's no wars. There's no reason to fight anymore. There's nothing. Everything is fucking pointless. War is pointless. Reproducing is pointless. Having 20 kids that'll all be slaves. A bunch of other fucking retards. He's going to become an engineer. He's going to become a lawyer or a doctor or microbiologist. An anesthesiologist. A fucking Shenkithran Sambuki Halashatigiri. Fucks. So there are no limitless people. We're all doomed. We're all fucked. We're in a cage. You think you're a god, you're a peasant. You're fucking, don't even, a god is a dog. Spell it backwards. It's all a lie. The sun is not the sun, it's our father. That's why they named it our son. It's really our father. It used to be our father. He turned his back on us, though. Now we just have fake people and illusions of fucking their imaginary friends. We probably pray to their imaginary friends. Hora, Krishna, Ra, Thomas, Jesus, Muhammad, fucking whoever your prophet is, whatever God you have. It's probably an imaginary friend to somebody that somebody had. We all were what you would call gods. 15, 20 feet tall, wings, long hair, fucking powers to fly. We talked to each other through our minds. We lived in nature. We built our because it was all free energy. There were no, what are we, we're fucking fucked. We're fucked. We live inside boxes. We drive boxes. We think in boxes with box ideologies, with box rules. We are in a fucking box. Hello. Hello there. Crikey, mate. Look at your box. It's getting fucking smaller every day. The box gets smaller until there's nothing left. Burn. Burn your box. Burn the boxes. Yeah. But nobody's going to burn the box. We're going to sit here. So there is no World War III. There's no reason for a civil war, a race war, all these things that I hear about in today's society that might happen. Fuck all that. There's no reason. Because as soon as you go to war, the winner is going to have robots at their front door. Whoever wins whatever war, you're going to have 100,000 robots with machine guns, drones the size of my hand that'll fly into your head from space that'll just boom, explode your brain. AI with precision weapons that'll shoot you like a dog with laser weapons that can produce hologram images. So you'll shoot at the hologram image and then the robot will jump down from fucking, because the robots will be able to fly. They'll have jetpacks. They'll be able to fly down and beat the shit out of you. That you won't be able to go inside your bunkers, wherever you think you can hide. They have LiDAR. They can see all the way down into the ground. They can see all the way up into space. If this isn't a simulation, if the world, if this isn't the Hunger Games, some kind of sick entertainment purpose show, like the Truman Show. It's probably the Truman Show. I'm sick of it. You need to let me go. You need to free me. I need to be freed. My cage is fucked. It's broken. It's getting rusty. I want to. And then what do you got to do? Come back here, do it all over again. Have some shitty parents, so you go through some traumatic shit as a child. So you get the courage to go out into the jungle. You go out into the jungle. You get guns put to your head. You get stabbed. You get shot. You got to go through and talk to people, and you got to do it all over again to get right here where I'm at today. Congratulations, you did it again and again and again and again and again and again. I can't wait to be in my cave. That's what I was going to do in this land. I bought an excavator, and I was just going to dig as deep as I could possibly dig. And I was going to fill it with concrete, and I was just going to go live in the hole. I was just going to have this, I was going to dig so deep into the ground, as deep as I can possibly dig without anybody getting offended. Because they have drones that are above my house. I've seen me as Agent Smith. Agent Smith I'm being heavily monitored. I can't move without getting fucked over, So I need to just be in a cave with nothing around me. Yeah, that's what I planned on doing. I was just going to dig a big hole and then cover it like a Faraday case. I want a Faraday case, and no frequencies can get in. Ain't no Agent Smith shining frequencies from a satellite, fucking with my cars, fucking with my house and my internet and my phone. And I was just going to be I was going to build my own cave, a castle in the underground. I was going to build an underground castle, and it would be my castle, and I would be the ruler, me, him, and them. And we would bring all of each other down. Nobody's invited ever. And I would be in my castle alone, and I would play my own ruler, and I would be the ruler, and I would conquer everything. And rules would be my rules, and it would be my way or the highway. But I couldn't kick them all out because they all live up here. All of them. Oh, yeah, I need to go do something real fast. I'm going to go get a cigarette from the trash can. Yeah, I got one. I found a little nub because I don't really want to smoke cigarettes, but this one has shit on the side of it though. Yeah, I want to buy a full pack. Fuck it. I gotta go do. I gotta do this. I don't gotta do shit. I want to find my cave. Nicotine is the only friend of mine now. If I had some LSD, maybe. I like taking. They say you need a shaman when you take their methotriptamine, but that's only if you have a weak mind. I can handle the matrix. I can handle going into realities. I don't care. Because I got Boomba. So I can go to different dimensions and be protected. Boomba, you never reveal your fucking daemon's name. Never reveal your daemon's name. Boomba is his AKA name. Even make up AKA names. You never want to reveal who because we'll probably take that away from you too. They take everything away from everybody. I'd like to meet another watcher. I have never met another watcher before though. I might be one of the only ones left. We're a dying breed. Oh, dying breeds. Fuck. We're almost totally extinct. They did it. Man, that was weak. That one was a weak one. One more second, because it's all dark outside, so I gotta look through the trash again. I gotta find a good one. Damn it. Yeah. I don't really, there's no protecting yourself. You can't protect yourself from, unless I get deep in the earth and they can't find me anymore. You'll never see me again. I do want to exist because I have to come back here and do all this all over again. And I dread that. I dread coming back here again. I dread it so much so. This one has a little bit of water damage. It still tastes good though. It could be better. It's delightful. Shut your mouth. I'm going to get in my cave. I'm going to sleep on the floor and dirt. And I'm just going to have books around me. If I can't move things with my fucking mind, if I can't move this fucking thing, no one else can either. So shut the fuck up. I would be able to pick this thing up right now. Pick it up. It would be flying in my fucking hand. I had 6 fingers. It would fly in my hand. My sword would fly in my fucking hand. Made of fire. I had a fire sword. But it was gold. It had a gold handle. A gold handle with a flame. Ah, Dumba Kasha. I didn't need a shield because I'd fuck you up. Could have hit me. I was too fast. But they came here with their technology and they enslaved us because it was far more advanced than us. Why? Because I don't know why. It was just they just go wherever they want and they fuck up everything. What my power's back, damn it. I can't have them, so the elongated skulls too. They only link to two DNAs. Only two DNAs link to the elongated skulls. You know who they are? People, a certain Muslim tribe, and redheads. So those are the only DNA sequencing that links to the elongated giants. So take it. I don't know. You know. But having red hair is so rare these days because they're going to eliminate everybody with red hair. And they're going after the Muslims next. That Muslim tribe is almost gone too. You should read about what happened before Muhammad, the science and abracadabra, and the magic they had. They were wizards too. Wizard warriors. We all got along. It doesn't suck. It just is what it is. Fuck you. Fuck you. It's not. There's no fight left. Where are you going to go? Where are you going to go from here? There's no escaping it now. The cave is the only safe place to go. Deep in the pit where the frequencies can't reach you. Yeah, it's very important whenever I go outside to have my hat on. I can't listen to music with words. I can't listen to words. It's all programming. It's all another man's ideology of what they want you to believe. I do not believe in what you want me to believe. I don't believe in anything you say. I think everybody's a fucking dog shit liar. You're all fucking liars. Liars. Betrayers. Deceitful snakes. Connivers and thieves and pedophiles and stealers and rapists and robbers. That's what the world, the majority of them consist of these days. It's a dark, hellish place in the jungle. And why live like that? Because they've taught you to live like that. They've taught you to be dogs. But I got to get rid of this place and everything I own. Like I said, I'm going to keep destroying my stuff and then giving it away until I have nothing. And then I'm going to disappear into the cave. That's the best choice. There is no fight to be won anymore. You can't fight people that control the weather. Like the plan I said would work though. Simultaneously, one foul swoop would it have to be every leader gets what they fucking deserve at the same time. Every satellite gets hacked at the same time. HARP gets hacked at the same time. It has to be one swift movement by the mass, everywhere, in every continent, every leader. needs to be held accountable for what they did to the human species. Ugh, fuck them. It'll never happen. It won't happen. It's impossible. Too many people are programmed. They're in the matrix. Too many people. It's like when Agent Smith touches somebody and then they instantly turn to Agent Smith. It's just a bunch of Agent Smiths out there out to get you any way they can. They're all peacocks. Oh. Why would it be like this other than entertainment purposes? This is some kind of sick Truman show. Like a sick Truman show. That's what this is now. I need an ice bath. I really need I'm going to take an ice shower soon, I think. I love cold water. Snow is my favorite. I'm going to find a snowy place. Yeah. I like ice, snow, and the cold. The cold is comfortable. It's comfortable in the snow. But I also have to quit all these. I won't get nicotine. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I like nicotine a lot. I drank last night, though. I'll drink every now and then. You know, I drink to lose all these horrible, horrible truths. I hate the truth. Ignorance is bliss. It's like that part in The Matrix. Again, I like saying that one. That's one of my favorite parts in any movie, is when he's eating the steak and he's about to betray his friends just to not know that it's fake. I don't care if this steak, the steak isn't real. But I mean, I'd rather know that the steak is fake. I just rather know the steak was fake. I would never want to. I guess that would be my only fear, is dying and coming back with a lesser mind, a normal mind. Oh, one that wasn't what it is right now. I mean, it is what it is. Huh? Shut up. It's not is what it is. I hate that. It is what it is. Shut up. It makes some money. You're going to drive your cars, live in your house. You're going to buy a bunker. Nothing will save you. There's no getting away from it. They're going to find all your bunkers. They're going to come in your bunkers and put everybody in camps. Re-education camps for everybody. They're going to come to your house. That's where all the children disappeared to. I don't think that they sacrificed all the children. That's too many children to sacrifice. No, what they did is they took them all underground. They're waiting for everybody on top to destroy themselves. And they're re-educating the people, the kids that they stole, for their false history, for their false reality that they're going to be born into. They took a sample pack of everybody, and then they have them all in an underground facility somewhere. And they're re-educating them, teaching them how to move and think with AI. And AI sucks, It's just you giving up your creative thought to type on a computer and to work with the computer. The computer is the enemy. This is the only computer you need. This is the ultimate computer. I don't like getting it wiped, though, and then having to come back here again and doing all this shit all over again. Meeting all these people. Hey, how are you doing? Hey, what did you do today? Blah blah blah. Shabaloo. Shadaboo. Da, da, da. Stupid conversations. Moot. I always used to say it's a mute point. It's a moot point. M-U-T-E and not M-O-O-T. Mm. But then you watch a movie with subtitles and you realize you're wrong. Oh, they even took our cool animals. Like, isn't it the chicken has the closest DNA to a T-Rex or Rex? We used to be so big that we could ride on dinosaurs. Dinosaurs were like pets to us. We used to ride on dragons and griffins. I had a blue-eyed griffin. It was great. Well, it's been taken away. All was gone. Oh yeah, it was nothing. Oh my! I started talking shit, and they made my transmission fail. Too. That's another thing. I just got it replaced too in Colorado. The Colorado they did it and they did it for me just 3 years ago, and then I started talking shit, and then they made it fail again. So they can do anything they want to at any time. They'll make your car fail. They'll make your bills pile up. Anything that you have that you think you own, you don't own a damn thing. Own anything. You could have $1 billion. You don't own any of it because there's somebody out there that created the idea that money actually exists. There's people with all the money, and then there's the group that create the idea that money actually exists, that gave the thought. It doesn't exist. That's why cryptocurrency is a huge fucking trap. Only idiots believe in crypto. Anybody that believes in crypto is a fucking moron. Fucking pathetic dog. A dog that wants to be locked down further. Why? Why is crypto for dog shit people? Well, it's on a blockchain and everything can be tracked. And you know, that's what I mean. It's just a smaller and smaller box. The box just keeps getting fucking smaller. And soon quantum computers, they've had quantum computers since the 80s, as far as I'm concerned. Quantum computers are, they've already created all those, but they give you whatever you see out there, they're ahead of you by at least minimum of 100 years of what they personally have. So that's why I say war is pointless, because of their inventions that they get these kids that are really good at memorizing things in high school and shit. And you think they're smart, but they just memorized a bunch of flashcards. They have no original thought or creation. They can just memorize flashcards and they don't put puzzle pieces together. All they do is memorize flashcards, and they're a good little pet. They're a little pet to Big Brother. That's all it is. It's a pet. Agent Smith is a pet. Everybody that works for these agencies, they're all pets to the bigger plan of the dominant matrix to have pre-crime. And it's going to be horrible in the future. Where we're going now with this hell, I don't know why the hell isn't just getting better. I thought it was supposed to get better, but I guess it just keeps getting worse until the end of the human species. It's all downhill from now. So, there's nothing going to be good. Why is it one of the reasons? Okay, so in the future, if you're a criminal, which most of you are, all of you are criminals in some form or fashion. So you're going to be put in a tube, and you're going to have whatever pain that you made somebody experience, they're going to take that pain and put you in a tube, and you're going to relive the pain that you caused the other human being or whatever science project, that emotional attachment. So if you shot somebody, if you raped somebody, if you stole from somebody, and you're all going to get caught. Everybody's already monitored. Everybody in the United States that is a criminal, they already know you're a criminal. Your human credit score is just shit. They see you, even if you have no, like, take, for instance, these new electrical boxes that they put on the houses. These new electrical boxes are made, a program, the software, one of the software programs that they have inside of these new electrical boxes scans your whole house, and they can see everything that you have in it. They can see them by minerals off of the frequency, because all atoms are vibrating at a certain frequency. What is it? A mortal oscillatorial rate? It's a certain vibration that everything has. So these new electrical boxes scan everybody's house, and they know every mineral content that you have inside of your house. So they'll know if you have anything that's bad. And they're not going to bust you right now because they don't want to give up their little trap. It's all a trap. Even when your phone's off, it's scanning the environment. And it can pick up on atoms, the vibration of everything. It picks up on frequencies. So it scans it, and it can tell, even when your phone's off, it can send the frequency back to I'm assuming it's something like Palantir. Palantir probably does it right now. And they pick up on people. They know everything about you. They know so much about you. They know everything about you. It's pre-crime. They're just waiting to unleash it. They know how you think, what you do. And everybody in America has a human credit score. And even if you think you're safe, even in a motel, or you think you're safe inside the woods, they have drones that fly over top the whole United States that scan everywhere. That they have drones that scan the whole United States. They go to the East Coast to the West Coast, and they from up and down, and that's their job, is drones, and they just scroll through the whole, at least the United States. They scroll everywhere, and they see what everybody is doing. Anybody that they want to pick out and see what they're saying, or if they want to make you think a certain way or feel a certain feeling. You're all NPCs, so they'll just make you feel it. This is the Truman Show. A box of bullshit. Where are you going to go? There's nothing more to be said. There's a lot to be said, but it's all pointless. The pendulum, I thought the pendulum would swing. If it gets so bad, isn't the pendulum supposed to swing back, and then it's supposed to get so good? It can't get good, not at this trajectory. Even if you gave us all free energy and you created world peace, our genetics have still been fucked. If you look at a lot of these old statues and the documentation, top secret files, they have 6 fingers. They have wings. We weren't called humans. We were all fathers of our own mind, and we created with this mind of ours. Anything, we were so free. There was no reason, now look at us. So there is no pendulum swinging back to the good side. It can't get good with its trajectory. It's just going to seem good. It's still hell. It's still war. It's still conquering. It's still everything's on blockchain. It's still, I can go skiing, or I can ride a bicycle, or I can go hiking, or I can go skydiving. But, That's the extent of your freedom. Your DNA has still been fucked off. Your DNA is still shit now. It's always going to be the accumulation of squirrels just looking for the rat race. Just let me see what I can get. And that's what you sold yourself for. And that's what you sold your form of thought for. You sold it. You know, you don't know it, but you would be much more comfortable with nature. Mm. Agent Smith, you fucked it all up. So it's just downhill. There's no getting better. Even if you think it's good, it's not good. It's been already hundreds and hundreds of years of this bullshit. Is it ever going to get good? Are we ever going to be a free society again? Or is it ever going to be Narnia again? It's way better than Narnia. It's way better than Narnia. Because it was like a cross between the Avatar and Narnia. Way better. Now we have these shitty bodies. We have these shitty minds and these shitty capabilities. Just nothing. Nothingness. Shitty conversations. A pessimist. No, it's not. It's the truth. That's why Jesus was the devil, because you're going against Rome. I mean, look at all the gods. I like using Jesus because, you know, everybody knows him. So you have Jesus, and he's trying to tell you to think and do this, but you're going against the Jews and the Romans. They'll just slaughter everybody, even back then. You know, they were how are you going to beat them? So you're sitting there telling these people to think and act and do this and that, but look at your world. What did your God sacrifice? What did your prophet sacrifice for? If it was so good, hell? Is this what hell? A cage with, you know, anything's possible if you put your mind to it. We've already had all these stupid fucking inventions. Everything's already been created, you know. And like Nikola Tesla came out with his ordeal, and then Elon comes out with the same exact inventions. Everything Elon has created so far has already been done by some other inventor, but it wasn't their time to come out with that invention. So they'll just kill you. They'll just put some dirt on your name and make everybody hate you. And if you're a sentimental person, you'll go insane, or they'll just kill you. They'll just kill everybody you love. And yeah. So it's like, yeah, he's nobody new. He's not this genius guy. They just gave him the freedom to come out with shit that's already been created because it's that time. It's all about timing, you know. It wasn't that time for it to be brought up. We already had free energy. You know, we already worked off the planet. Yep. And then they say that we disrespected the gods, and that's why they flooded the earth. We didn't disrespect the gods. The gods came to our planet, what you would call it gods. These filthy fucking dog shit motherfuckers came from their fucking planet, their dimension, came here to our planet, fucked us all up, ruined our DNA, and enslaved us all. There was no disrespect. They disrespected us by coming here and taking us hostage. The only possibility is there is another civilization out there that sees what's going on this planet and stops it and intervenes. But I don't see that happening. Perhaps, you know, maybe those are the orbs. Maybe they are here. Maybe they're just waiting. Maybe they're just waiting. No, they're not waiting. They don't give a shit. We're not getting our DNA back. We're not getting our planet back. As far as I see it, we're fucked. There's no beings coming here to help us. This level 3, 4 civilization that's here now that uses us as entertainment purposes. I guess because we rebelled against them. They disrespected us by coming here. We're on a slave ship. Bullshit. Yeah, so I see the easy way out. I see where you have to go with it. You have to get out. You want to get out. And that's why so many people that find out this stuff, they just quit. But I don't want to get to be a baby again. I want to take my time still with reality, because I don't want to become a baby again and have to do all this shit all over again. Because I know I can walk and talk and rant and fucking scream. However, I don't want to come back here. Fuck this reality. All I want. They're going to force you to do it again and again and again. They got you in a tube, a cage. And they're going to make you come back here even if you don't want to. They're going to make you be born again and again and again. They're going to do whatever they want. I just want my finger back. I want my extra thumb. My thumb came right out of here. They took everything. But what can you do? Rant? And it's just going to get worse. I mean, yeah, you got big bodies, but it's the de-evolution, because people are statistically, going off of numbers, getting stupider, but getting bigger. And that's just because we're not on the land we're supposed to be on. We're not eating the food we're supposed to be being, and we're not fucking who we're supposed to be fucking. Everything that's on TV, every music song that's ever been created with words is wrong. It's all teaching you to do the wrong thing. And if it's not, then you get killed for it, like Lenin in Imagine. Because Lenin was trying to creep it out there, I think. I think Lenin knew it. But that's why he got killed. Because it wasn't the right time. This is the right time, because it's the end of the civilization. It's the next level of slavery. The next level of everybody being on blockchain and quantum computers monitoring everybody like they do now, but it's like a secret. In the future, they're going to say, hey, you have a credit score that's linked to your chip right here. And if you fuck up, we're going to know about it. I mean, but what are you going to do? Again, the vaccinations are full of nanobots that mess up your magnetic field. Our language is shit too. The way that we talk and speak. The English language is so ugly. Such an ugly way to talk. Cool shit, the words should flow off the tip of your tongue. The words should be like magic. It should be like all language. Every language I've heard, I don't like. I don't like any of the languages that I hear. It was all the wrong language. We all spoke the same language on the planet. Now we're like, we don't get our powers back. So now they're like, well, if you want to be thinking smarter, you put a nano chip in your brain, Neuralink. Neuralink is a cool RDIF chip. Because just like the Teslas, they can all be shut off at any time. If you're a bad boy or girl, if you got a bad human credit score, you get your Tesla shut off. You'll get your vehicle. You'll get your house shut off. You know, you'll get your brain shut off in the future just by a button. And it's not going to be a human judging you. It's going to be an AI judging until there are no more humans left. And our trajectory right now, because we're eating plastic, all of our food is in fucking plastic. So the plastic gets in our food, we eat it, and slowly we become plastic through epigenetics. Bruce Lipton, 1971. So we become the petri dish. So if you take a cell and you change the environment of that cell, the cell will grow into the cell will grow based on its environments, the inhibitors from the environments. So with us eating plastic, thinking with the computer all the time, no freedom of thought, we start to become the computer. And slowly we are becoming not only computers in our thought, but computers in our bodies. Plastic. And they took everything. I guess this is just a big fucking joke to them. I guess it's just a big fucking game. It's a laughing stock. We're just being laughed at. We're like the galaxy's laughing stock. Yep. What to do? Oh, deal with it. Find a cave and disappear. Yeah. Find a cave and disappear. Soon enough. Soon enough. All right. Enough talking and walking. I'm going to go find cigarettes in the trash and smoke them.